Hi guys, I hope you are doing well wherever you're watching this from. So in today's video I will be showing you a tour of my tablet and all the apps that I have and use for school or just personal entertainment. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm sorry if you can hear that dog barking outside. So first things first, this is my home screen. I did make a video on how I customized it, so I'll leave that, I don't know what side it is, I believe it's this side though, in the iCards here. So you can go and watch that and see how I customized my tablet. But yeah, this is my home screen, not much has changed from that video. I always like to have a clock widget and a weather widget. As you can see, it's quite cold here in Nairobi. We're freezing out here, we're freezing. But yeah, so again, this is the home screen. I just have some photo widgets here to fill up space and make it look pretty. And yeah, I have the apps that I use quite often, or rather most often. So of course Chrome, who doesn't know or use Chrome? Then we have Gmail. We have this Google Files app. It's an app that basically allows you to manage your files, so you can look at all the files you have, clean up junk files, or delete files and create more space. So it's a really good app for that. You can also share files to other devices through this app. So this is usually how I share items or files between my phone and the tablet. Then we all know about the good old Play Store. There's no need to deliberate more on that. Then we have YouTube. You all know what YouTube is. We have YouTube Studio, which helps me just keep track of my channel, take a look into my analytics and all that. Then we have Pinterest. All of you also know Pinterest. I use Pinterest a lot and I have used it quite a bit in my videos, so yeah, Pinterest is essential for me. Then we have Netflix. So a number of you have asked me about how media consumption on the tab is, and it's honestly quite good. I would not complain. The screen is large enough and the audio is also quite amazing. It sounds really good. At the bottom here we have a few of your basic Samsung apps. So we have the camera, the calculator, settings, files, the gallery, and then Samsung Notes, which is an essential for me, so I like to keep it down there with everything else. So swiping to the left, we just have a calendar widget here. This is just another photo widget. Again, check out my customization video if you want to know more about that. Then here we have a few more apps that I use quite a bit. The first one is VN. If you don't know about VN, it is a video editor, and this is what I use to edit my videos. A lot of you have also asked me how I edit my videos, so I am going to work on a video on that to show you an in-depth tutorial, but this is the app I use. And then we have Color Hunt, which is where I get all my color palette ideas from. They have a lot of color palettes. You can also search for a particular color and it will show you palettes that have that color. So like pink, and they show you all these. Once you've chosen a color palette that you like, you can hover over the color and then it gives you the hex code there, so you can just tap on the hex code to copy it and then go and paste it wherever you need it. And then we have Sketchbook. So Sketchbook is an app I use to draw diagrams for my notes sometimes. I also use it to create digital stickers for my planner. And then we have Telegram. I assume a lot of you know about Telegram, but it's essentially like WhatsApp, just Telegram. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Then we have Canva. I'm sure a lot of you know about Canva as well. I use Canva for a lot of different things, work, personal stuff, for my YouTube channel. Sometimes I used to make some of my thumbnails here, like this. Another app I use way too often is Fonto. If you don't know about Fonto, I have a whole video dedicated to it. Again, I will link it up here. I hope it's up here. So I use Fonto to add in text to images such as my thumbnails like this one. I also use it to create the titles for my notes because I suck at calligraphy and I am not willing to take the time to learn how to do it properly. Okay, to the right, up here we just have another photo widget with an image I got from Pinterest. And then we have the Google search bar here because who doesn't need quick access to Google? Next here is a Samsung Notes widget where I can easily create notes. So this first one will just open up the Samsung Notes app for me and create a new note. The next one will start like the text mode for me. So whenever you need to type something really quick, you can do that. Then we have the writing mode. So there's that. This next one takes you to PenUp. PenUp is another drawing app that comes with this tablet. I'm not an artist, so I haven't really explored the app, but yeah, when you tap on that, it opens it up and you can quickly draw and add that to a Samsung Note. The next one would quickly add in an image for you, and then this last one would start an audio recording as you type in or write whatever you need to. Next here, I just have, I don't know what the name of this widget is, but device care, there we go. It just shows me how much storage and memory space I have. It also has this brush icon that quickly cleans up your tablet, like it removes the junk files and all. Then I have a widget for Gmail, so I can quickly look at my emails without having to open them. Then if we swipe up, we have the rest of the apps I have on the tablet. I just organize them according to the basic Samsung apps that come with the tablet, and then you have your Google apps and then other miscellaneous apps here. So we have clock, settings, calculator, phone, messages, contacts, camera, gallery, calendar, a voice recorder, internet, Samsung Notes, my files. This is PenUp that I was talking about. So yeah, if you're an artist, I think you would really enjoy this app. Then we have Bixby. She's basically a voice assistant like Alexa or Siri. And then you have the Galaxy Store, tips, I don't know what that's all about, and Samsung Flow. I don't use much of this row down here, but yeah, for the aesthetics I keep them there. Then we have your Google apps here, Google Slides and Google Docs as well, YouTube Studio, Netflix, Pinterest, Fonto, you've seen all these. Oh, this Snapseed. Snapseed is a photo editor from Google. It's quite advanced in my opinion. I'm still trying to work my way around it. You have all these options for like filters and cool effects, and then you can go to tools where you can crop images, change your exposure, saturation, all the stuff. But yeah, it's actually a really good photo editor, plus it is free. The next app I want to talk about, which is such an essential for me as a student, is Anki. Anki is an app that allows you to create flashcards, and it also incorporates spaced repetition into your study sessions. So basically, when you start your study session, they show you a flashcard that you've already created, and then based on how you think you answered the question, Anki will show you that card after a specific duration of time. So if you think you answered a card well, it will show you that card less often because it's information that you already know. But if you think you need to see it more, or you need to review that card more often, it will show you the card more frequently. So that basically helps you to focus on the areas where you have knowledge gaps and not so much on the things that you already know, which can be a problem when you're studying because you waste a lot of time that way. So let me just show you an example of how to create flashcards and how to study. So I'm just going to tap on that plus icon and then tap on add note. So here you can pick the type of card. I usually just go with basic. These first two, I'm not sure what that is all about, but the third one, basic, type in the answer. You would have to actually type in the answer into the card as you're studying. I find that quite tedious and it would waste a lot of time, so I don't use it. And then you have close, which would leave gaps for you again to type in. So I just stick with basic. And then you can choose what deck you want this particular flashcard to be in, so you can organize your decks however you want. I just had mine according to the unit, and then I also had some units with subunits. So like internal medicine, I had CNS, the cardiovascular system, dermatology, all the things. The next part is what you type in to the front of your card. So off the top of my head, I'm just going to type in something. Infectious agent that causes buckets, lymphoma. So the answer to this would be the Epstein-Barr virus, so I'll just type in EBV. Another cool thing about Anki is that you can add in images, audio clips as well. So for med school, I found this feature really useful when studying for pathology spot exams, where you'd be given a diseased organ or a microscope slide, and you'd be told to identify what is going on. So you can easily add in images to your flashcards as well, which is really cool. You can also add tags to your flashcards so that you can easily find them, but I find that as long as I've organized them in the right deck, I don't use tags much. So it's all up to you how to organize your flashcards. Once you're done, you can tap on the this tick icon to save it. You can also tap on this to preview what your flashcard would look like. So this is what it would look like. It just asks you the infectious agent that causes Burkitt's lymphoma, and then down here there's the show answer option, and you have your answer up there for you. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to save it, and that card has been added. So when you're ready to study, you can just pick the deck that you would like to study and then tap on study down here. So this is what a sample study session would look like. You just have the front of your flashcard there, and then you can answer it in your mind or write it down, whatever you prefer. Then tap on show answer when you're ready to see the answers. The beauty of Anki is that you can really customize your flashcards to work for you, because what I found is a lot of the flashcards that you find online are, I don't know, then I just don't like the format of them and they're not specific to what I need to know for my exams. So once you've answered your flashcard and you've shown the answer that you wrote, you have these 4 options down here. So based on how well you think you answered the flashcard, you can choose to have Anki show you the card again in less than a minute. That means you really had no idea what the answer was. And then if you found it hard, it would show you the card again in 6 minutes. If you think you answered it well, it would show you in 10 minutes. And then if it was really easy for you, it would show you the card in 4 days. This is what I was talking about when I mentioned spaced repetition. So this system is great because it really helps with reinforcing information that you do not know and not wasting so much time on stuff that you know like the back of your hand, you know. So yeah, that is how I use Anki. Maybe I will do a more dedicated video on this app. So let me know if that's something that you guys would like to see, and I will work on that. So that is essentially Anki. The rest of these apps are either just miscellaneous stuff I already found on the tab and I've never explored, or stuff I don't use that much, like Duo. Secure folder is a way for you to kind of hide your files. So if there's a file that you don't really want other people to see, you can add it to your secure folder, and then for you to access that file, you'd have to give in a certain PIN or a password. So that's a great way to keep your stuff confidential. And then OneDrive, we all know OneDrive. Color widgets and simple color widget are widget apps that I talked about in my tablet customization video. So if you want to learn more about those, you can watch that video. So that is essentially it in terms of my tablet tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope it has been informational. Is that a word? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you've learned something from it. If you made it this far in the video, comment a little chick emoji and I will know that you made it all the way till the end. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you like me and want to see more videos from me. We would love to have you as part of the farm. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.